Well, I did get all the ribbons. I didn't get the core memories because now I can't actually photograph them like I said probably just a few seconds ago. I don't know how I'm going to cut all this together because there are so many different recording sessions where I tried to fix things. I couldn't. 17 out of 20 projectors. The rest of them are bugged. I can't finish them. There's one last one in the mine I would, quote-unquote, be able to do, but you have to have all the projectors done before you can get to it. I looked that stuff up on a walkie. However, that being said, I wanted to see if maybe, since I have all the ribbons, like I mentioned just now, if the ending's different. So we're going to run through the ending and see what there is to see. Regardless, this is the end of the series. So at least we can cap it off with a little bit of closure, as it were.
I think...
Wait, what?
Oh, we're back here. I thought that would have been it, but... Just 1 second. What the hell is going on?
Why are the ribbons missing,
That's
damn it?
Not what I expected, if I'm honest, but the final hurdle hasn't yet been crossed. To think it was here all along in your case.
I don't know. See if there's anything different. I don't know. I do have ribbons on the handle now. That is different.
Wait, this isn't right. I don't understand. Wait! You need to listen! I know this will be difficult, but this has always been who you are!
I know we're grasping at straws, but I want this to be done.
Everything you see! Don't you recognize these beautiful items that you found? You need to accept who you are. I'm not your enemy, Thomas. I'm trying to help you. The things we touch in life stay with us. Although broken and fragmented, they hold the key to remembering the way we used to be. The scent of a perfume, a memorable song, it all comes flooding back. The freedom of moments, everything is how it used to be. I'm not your enemy, Thomas. I'm trying to help you.
You might not be my enemy, but this
It's
game
important
sure
that you
is.
fight. You need to let go of this dream world.
Come
You
on.
need to hold on to her. You need to hold on to your memories. And that's all that you have left. You need to fight this illness.
I fought as hard as I could.
A reinterpretation of someone who's actually trying to help you. Please, it's time. She's waiting for you up there. Jean, at the top. At the light, where the answers you seek are waiting for you.
I've climbed this
Go!
multiple times.
Go now!
Shit. Even off camera, trying to get something new. If only there was a little bit of something. I don't think there is.
Thomas!
Back in the chair. Unfortunately, we've seen this before.
Hello, Thomas. I guess the last question to answer is, how do I fit into all of this? In your memories and in your mind?
You notice on the TV, a lot of those are core memories, pictures that I've taken of core memories. I hope that's not one of the things that's going to prevent me from being able to... Oh, crap. If the bug is still here...
All your friends from the neighborhood
God.
were here. This was the happiest day of your life. I was at your birthday party, Thomas. Sat there in the garden, you remember? You noticed me and bought me a piece of cake. Always caring.
It seems to be one of Thomas's downfalls, carrying a little
This was
too
a
much.
normal family home once. You
Very
know that to
sensitive.
be true. Take this birthday when you were a young boy. You were happy. A normal, happy family, together at home, living a normal, happy life. Or so a photograph would tell you from a glance.
Yeah, everything is more complicated than that.
He was rotting from the inside. He was drowning from the poison in his belly. It's only then, when the inevitable had reared its ugly head, that he realized that he loved you. Even if he never really showed it.
And here's that poison.
They did care about you, though, Thomas. Remember your 5th birthday party? She spent hours wrapping your presents and baking your cake. You watched her as she prepared everything. You were so excited. You knew she loved you. In fact, you never questioned that at all.
The fact that Jean is speaking in a way that would indicate that she's in my mind, again, I'm wondering if Jean left his life a long time ago. And she might have been possibly that last link to this old life, and that's why he's stuck here.
The empathy of a child is a very powerful thing. It wasn't long till he was consumed by intoxication. He was warned, and still he continued. How were you meant to know he was going to go away as well? You just watched him stagger in every evening, always ensuring he got to bed and was safe. St. Paul's Lighthouse. You climbed down and headed there. You went to hide, your father's lamp to light your way. He was always unaware, without a care in the world, lost in his own misery, unable to care for you. Night after night, week after week, month after month. I also saw your mother leave that night, watching through my curtains as she drove away. I could always see your home and everything that happened inside. She wasn't happy, and she couldn't be a wife to a drunk. Too many times he came in late. Too many times he just didn't care. They did love each other once, when they were young. He was a romantic, and she fell for him. You could only think of one place that you might be safe. And it wasn't with them. You could only think of one place that you might be safe. And it wasn't with them.
That was strange. I don't know why it repeated there.
You watched from up here, wanting her to just stop and come back. You didn't understand why she was leaving, but you knew she had to.
Now, the ring and I think one other item was new, which means that the more you find, the more story you get. And that's just... It's so disheartening knowing that I can't complete this game the way that I want to. I don't know. It just doesn't seem fair to all of you guys either, but I can't do this anymore.
You felt that running away was the best thing to do. You didn't know who was taking you away or where. A lost soul in a sea of uncertainty. Frightened and scared. You know, you always were a wonderful artist. Yet, these memories are all yours. Every one an experience from your life. Some of them we were together and others only you experienced.
Which kind of
Lost in
confirms
your
what I
own
was
illness,
thinking.
your mind fought to save as much as it possibly could by creating this confused world of fantasy and reality. These core memories from your childhood, they made you who you are today, traumatic as they are. But it truly was the only way that you could understand who you are as an individual. You're being treated with validation therapy, and you're struggling to feel alive. Sat in that leather chair, in that care home, day in, day out.
And everything slowly falls apart. As hopefully
That was the last time I saw you for a very long time.
Thomas comes back to reality.
But it wasn't the last time I held your hand. I always wanted to find you. And I did. I did find you. All those years later.
Well, this was
It's
always
time
here,
we
but the
face
ribbon's
this.
still there. So maybe, just maybe it'll do something. Please! I don't remember if that was completely whole last time.
Please, Thomas. Sit down.
So far, so good.
Mr. Fletcher? Mr. Fletcher? Thomas? Hello, it's me, Dr. Edmonds. You want me to sit? Okay, let me just grab a chair. I've bought 2 of your favorite things today. Sorry, what was that, Thomas? Oh, of course I'll hold your hand. Would you like to see what I've brought you? Let's look at this one first. I think it'll mean a lot to you. Oh, Thomas. Oh, let me wipe those tears. Does this lamp mean something? Of course. Of course you can. Here. Did your father give you this lamp, Thomas? Is that why it's important to you?
That's why it's important.
Let me get closer, Thomas. I can't quite hear you.
That's not why it's important.
Why is it so important?
Because my wife, she kept it for me. For all those years when I was taken away from here.
From Pinwheel?
Yes. But where is she? I want to see her.
Thomas, When did you last see Jean?
I saw her. I'm sure that...
Well, you've done very well today, Thomas. I do have another item for you, though. I think this will help you remember. I mean, I hope it will.
If you notice all the items there, what was in the projectors? Damn it.
I haven't seen that in...
Would you like me to wind it up for you? Okay, here it goes.
This is so beautiful. I wish Jean was here to listen. I wish she didn't have to go so soon.
Oh, Thomas. Let's listen together then, shall we?
I find it strange that the doctor that we thought was just so horrible to us, in reality, in our very twisted mind, not by our own hand, obviously, by sickness, our doctor was never the enemy. She was pushing us, but she was only pushing us to get better. To try to face whatever reality this is, which unfortunately, we don't have the full story. And that's a shame. Well, that's it, everyone. That was Ether 1. I've kind of already summed up what I felt about this game because of its game-breaking bugs. I can deal with bugs. I can deal with poor graphics. I would have played the older version of this, but I would have had to start completely over, and it looks a lot different from this. This isn't a simple graphical upgrade. When I looked into it. I did start it. When I tried to start it and tried to record it, I got 30 frames per second, and it's not that it looked bad. It looked very different, and it wouldn't have tied in with everything else that I've recorded for this. And to be fair, if they released Ether 1 Redux as a full game, it should be a full game. I left post after post on the forums and Steam. I emailed, I think the White Paper Gaming or something like that. Whoever the developer is, I'm sorry if I got your name wrong, but it was probably just on the screen. I'm not focused on that. I'm focused on the fact that I liked the story in this game. I liked where it was going. I would like to know the whole story. I've got the gist of it, but that's not the point. I couldn't have the full experience because it was broken. And I guess all I can do is leave it here. I don't know if I'll ever revisit this game. I don't know why that is. It might be because I am so disheartened with trying to record it for a Let's Play that I just don't want to look at it anymore. The story is definitely a redeeming factor, but I don't know if it's enough. And if I keep talking, I'm just going to keep rambling on, and you're going to think that I completely hate this game, which I don't, but I just want to be done with it. So, that being said, this has been Boy Lag, signing off.
Nobody knows exactly what that control panel does. Yep. It's definitely misleading.
God damn it. I don't know, AI shutdown?